Hey there guys, welcome to Dino's Vault once again, and today I give you my review of the Royal Enfield Classic 350 2017 BS4 model. Just like the song November Rain from Guns N' Roses or the song Faith from George Michael, Royal Enfield bikes are timeless and ageless and can be termed as immortals. Even today, wherein motorcycles use state-of-the-art technologies and electronic aids and are almost like a supercomputer on two wheels, Royal Enfield's age-old formula of offering motorcycling in its purest form just works because of its rich heritage that spans over 100 years. To give you a bit of quick Dinopedia stuff, the company started way back in 1851 by George Townsend making sewing needles then. Then by 1886 they started making bicycles, and finally in 1901 Royal Enfield's first motorcycle with a 293cc engine was built. Now time would not suffice to recall the rich legacy of the Royal Enfield motorcycle family that have travelled through time over a century and yet retain the same authenticity and poise of the age-old formula by offering the sheer joy of pure motorcycling. Now what makes this Redditch edition special, you might wonder? For those who aren't aware, Redditch is a town located 15 miles south of Birmingham in UK. This is where the first Royal Enfield bicycles were built way back in the 1890s, and even their first set of motorcycles were rolled out from their factory located on the Hewell Road in Redditch. The monogram that you see here first premiered on the tank of the 1939 prototype 125cc two-stroke motorcycle called the Royal Baby. Reviving the legend and resurrecting its legacy, the same original Redditch RE insignia can now be seen imbibed on every Redditch edition Classic 350 motorcycle. The new Chinese red, Wedgwood blue and surf green are again historic color schemes that have been used across the prestigious model range of Royal Enfield since the 1953 Clipper model. So if you're getting one of these Redditch edition bikes, you're not just buying a motorcycle, but indeed you're owning a slice of history along with it. Now before we go any further, I'd like to thank my good friend and well-wisher Mr. Nishant Sabu from Sabu Ceramic Pro India for providing me this bike for review. This bike has had its share of Ceramic Pro coating, which is why you can see it shining away to glory. I'd request that you watch my detailed Ceramic Pro 9H review because this is a revolutionary product that is truly redefining the paint surface coating technology and taking it to a whole new level. I've even listed the city-wise numbers in the video link that just appeared on the screen such that you can know how much it would cost to coat your bike or car with Ceramic Pro in your respective city. So please do watch that video. For any other query regarding Ceramic Pro, you can call the number appearing on the screen currently. Now what's new with this 2017 Classic 350 Redditch edition? Well, just like other motorcycles in our market, the Classic 350 also now comes with a BS4 compliant engine and AHO or automatic headlamp on function. To know what is BS4 and why it is necessary for us to use BS4 compliant engines, please watch the video link appearing on the screen currently. To put it across simply, a BS4 engine is more environment friendly and puts out lesser pollution. Now AHO stands for automatic headlamp on function, which means the headlamp comes on the moment you start the bike and there is no light switch to turn it off. We do get a control switch to switch between high beam and low beam though. Now this is a safety feature made mandatory by our government for all two-wheelers that will be launched from 2017 onwards. Now this results in enhancing your visibility to oncoming traffic in dusty, rainy or foggy conditions. To know as to whether AHO would end up affecting the battery life of the motorcycle, please wait for a separate video that I'll be making and uploading tomorrow solely for this topic. The link will be updated on this video and will appear on the screen once uploaded. Secondly, if you're wondering about the pillion seat, because the bike I'm riding here has only the rider seat, you need not worry about that because the pillion seat does come free with the bike. You can install it or uninstall it as per your personal preference. Also, though I have featured only the red color variant in this video, I have already done a detailed walk around of all the three Redditch colorways edition paint schemes back at the time of its launch. So please feel free to watch that video by following the link appearing on the screen currently. I personally prefer the bike without the pillion seat because the bike looks more classy and vintage as such. I also like the white piping on the seat, which adds a nice and premium feel to it. Also, the paint finish appears to be of much better quality now, and with Ceramic Pro on it, it just glitters like a precious jewel. The overall design silhouette remains the same, and that's what makes an RE bike special. The immortal design theme is so amazing that even your grandchild would love to ride this bike a few generations down the line. Now quickly looking at the engine specs, we get the same single cylinder air-cooled 4-stroke 346cc twin spark engine that puts out a max power of 19.8 bhp at 5250 rpm and a max torque of 28 Newton meters at 4000 rpm. This comes mated to a 5-speed gearbox. Now taking the bike out for a spin, the bike does feel its same old self with the raw feel which has been the hallmark of every RE motorcycle. One cannot say that the engine is super smooth or ultra refined. The bike does give out vibrations. However, the vibrations do disappear if you're ambling around in the 5th gear at around 55 to 60 kilometers per hour. The bike feels a lot quieter now compared to prior. The gearbox offers smoother gear shifts, and with a heel and toe shifter, it provides for convenient gear shifts in city conditions. The clutch feel or the clutch pull wasn't all that hard. The throttle response works just fine, similar to what you would expect from a Royal Enfield bike with a nice and relaxed and linear power delivery. Now riding this bike right after riding my new Duke 390 was like listening to a Jagjit Singh Ji's ghazal after listening to Yo-Yo Honey Singh's rap song. Nevertheless, Jagjit Singh Ji's ghazals are timeless and pure and soothing without any techno beats surrounding it, and that's exactly what makes every RE bike different from the other technologically advanced bikes that we get to see these days. Sometimes the best things in life come in the simplest of forms, and that is what works for Royal Enfield even to this day. Now looking at the brakes, we do get a 280mm disc up front with a 2-piston caliper and a 153mm drum brake at the back. Braking is decent enough for the kind of power delivery that this bike has on offer. Looking at the suspension, we get 35mm telescopic forks up front and twin gas charged shock absorbers at the back with 5-step adjustability for preload. The setup is tuned to a slightly softer setting so as to offer more comfort in city and urban riding conditions as well as highway conditions. Talking about the wheels and tires, we continue to get the same 19-inch wheel with a 90/90 front tire and an 18-inch wheel with a 110/90 rear tire. The tires are tube type and not tubeless, and that's obvious because of the spoke wheels. Other noteworthy specs include a ground clearance of 135mm, which is manageable in city conditions. Seat height is 800mm, which is again ideal for riders of all sizes. Fuel tank capacity is 13.5 liters, which is again pretty decent for the kind of mileage that this bike offers, because this ultimately results in decent tank range should you choose to go touring on this bike. Now the mileage for the Classic 350 is around 40 kmpl per user feedback from the showroom. Price ex-showroom Hyderabad for the Classic 350 Redditch edition BS4 model is Rs 1,36,894, and the motorcycle now is dearer by around 3,000 rupees compared to prior. Well, that's pretty much it for now. I just hope you found this video useful. Until next time, this is Dino saying ciao. Take care, God bless, and ride safe.